Okay, sorry for the technical difficulties today. I'm learning about this new Google Chrome extension. It's kind of slowing things down when it comes to loading my game, so I'm just gonna have to turn it off whenever I'm loading. It's an excellent plugin. I'm gonna continue to use it. I'm just learning the ins and outs of using it. Okay, I'm back. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. Yep, I
Alright.
can hear you.
So,
Also, Elder
I
Brain is
figured it out.
terrifying. Well,
It's that new plugin. It was slowing down the loading process of my game. So as soon as I turned it off, boom, it loaded. It was like holding me back, basically.
maybe you should just stop using that plugin until they fix
No,
it.
no, it's fine. I'm learning the ins and outs of how to use it. So whenever I have to load the virtual tabletop, I'm just gonna shut it off. It's easy. You just go into your Google Chrome settings and shut it off. So that's what I'll do.
Just and disable it and re-enable it quickly. Yeah, I see,
Yep.
I see what you're doing there.
Yep. And we can continue where we left off with was Calamar and Company. Shannon, are you here?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna put Shannon and James on the west. Whoa, what?
I mean, I guess you can put me on the west map and all, but I literally have no NPCs on the west map now.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay.
So you probably just want to leave me in Astral.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be staring at just like darkness.
Okay, so Karanglor would be up if he was here, but he's not. Next up is Calamar. Oh, and I don't have my thing turned on. So, settings. Come on, Chrome. Okay, we'll turn it on now. Come back to the game. And Calamar is up.
Okay, so Calamar sees Theo about to die. Oh, Olivia! Help! Help! Buddy! Goes that way and wants to go and look. And there. What does he see in that room? The water. Nothing else except the water.
You can see Shirka holding her flame blade. It looks like she's about to jump into the water with the flame blade to go into the color pool. You can see that the water itself is a swirling vortex that is draining into the color pool. There's a light source in the floor right here. It's giving off like basically like a light spell. Like a permanent light spell.
The gems around it all are all to tie to create the whirlpool, right?
Yeah, you can see this these beams are holding the color pool open, and it's some sort of psionic machine.
He's really tempted to run and jump the pool, but he's back out here he takes Luvio. Says, we'll go now. We'll go find someone who can heal you now. Come on, let's go. Points at Luvio and Walt. Let's go. We go find a healer. Yay! And also, for Luvio, I like try to.
For Olivia, you what?
I like to close my mind.
Ah,
Mind
okay. Go ahead and roll a wisdom check -4.
Okay.
I need to actually copy that information onto my
Sure.
psionic attributes macro. Oh, I'm sorry, it's -3. Yeah, -3. Oh, and I guess he's dazed as well, so it would be a cumulative -8. We'll see. Okay, so your target number was 13 with the -3. So that would bring your target number down to an 8. So that would be actually a failure. Okay.
I lose my days next.
Yeah, next round it'll be easier, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll try that then.
Okay. Anything else from Calamar and Company?
Nope.
Okay, Gromnar and Company, and I forgot to advance to the map that he's on first. Gromnar is in the East Wing.
Yes.
And I'm gonna put the music player on the East Wing as well. So it's this kind of jazzy tune playing. Walking Along by Kevin MacLeod.
Kevin MacLeod makes basically Roll20 audio doable.
Pretty much. And YouTube as well. I've noticed a lot of people use his music on YouTube. Okay.
Tell you, Gillian MacLeod doesn't ask for royalties, otherwise we'd all owe him tons of money.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Gromnar and Company. Which right now is just Gromnar. You can see Velcane is looking deeply into this crystal that's displaying the Tarask. And it looks like he's looking around to see the Tarask's surroundings.
These lines here, are they intentionally different colors?
Yes and no. Yeah. They're if you look closely at the crystal, they kind of mask the match the facets of the crystal.
Right.
So
I see that as a player looking at the map, but I wonder if the characters see.
Yeah, the characters see that. And it's just an effect that shows that it's matching the facets of the crystal.
Okay.
If anything, they would be fluctuating between all 5 of the colors.
Gromnar is not sure exactly what to do. Velcane mentioned wanting to examine this crystal.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember right, if Gromnar remembers right, we're supposed to stop them from finding this thing, and this is what's helping them find it.
Yes. Although you don't see an operator right now. There's a dead mind flayer that's getting eaten by a bunch of the Kuotoa.
Turns out squid is delicacy down here.
Well, he's going to. It's what? Out of combat movement, so. Oh, what is that ugly thing?
Okay. Could you describe it?
From the top, it looks like a beetle with claws. Looks like an Umber Hulk toe.
Okay. So, yeah, you see this big hulking beetle-like creature that has these sharp claws that look like they could burrow through solid stone. It's kind of scary looking. And yeah, that's pretty much its description. It is covered in chitinous plates, which would probably lend it a really high armor class. And also, it has these really hypnotic looking eyes, which aren't they seem to be lifeless at this time, as though the creature were being held in stasis.
So it's there, but it's not looking like it's any kind of threat.
Yeah, like maybe it's asleep or in stasis of some kind.
Well, that would be the end of his movement either way. But that'll
Vilcane,
be it for this.
Vilcane, do you see that?
Yeah, I see that. Are we in the bottom corner of this map?
Yeah, you're in the bottom left, and you can see the turtle shadow in the top right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it is definitely being held in some sort of stasis by a psionic machine.
Okay, well, that was his full movement anyway. Well, he has 3 spaces left, but close.
Okay. So nothing else from Gromnar?
Not at this moment, no. I think next round I'm going to make some kind of check to determine what he's...
Okay. So Turana, that would be her multiple attacks, so I'll just delete that. Okay, time now is 11:16 a.m., 28 December 1085. The Mind Flayers are continuing to summon that avatar. Shirka's Flame Blade has a while left. Kalamar's Jump Spell has a while left. Velkane's Orcs have a while left. Dean Dorvo, is he still psyching himself up?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll just remove that from the turn order tracker. Lazarus will be dazed for one more round. Not including this round, I guess, because it's the end of the 0 round. Human sacrifice the Elder Brain, so something will occur at the end of this round. But it's obviously not going to be a human sacrifice to the Elder Brain. Okay, Onras, his daze will end at the end of this round, and then Illuvio is no longer dazed.
Yay!
Okay. So Kalamar's followers, some of them probably make it into the temple by now. And actually, for now, we are going to put the music back onto... Well, I kind of like the music here. We'll go back to the Ilsensing Temple entrance, and we'll move Garibaldi and Brothers, right? Who were jogging. Okay. And they move at 12. So jogging is 24. So they pretty much, they get inside and move off to the right a little bit to let the other followers in once they arrive. The other followers are bringing in all your mules and Mithy and Varen's medium shield +2 that he left on the ground outside. So they all move at 12.
Good. I was getting worried about that actually, because I left a very expensive shield in the company where at least half of them are thieves. Jeez, this was a bad idea.
Okay, and that's it for Garibaldi and Fausto. I'm just going to remove Fausto, and we'll do all of them on Garibaldi's turn. Okay, next up is Walt on the west map.
What? How should I do that? Should I do it as Walt's move or I?
Oh, right, yeah, I just need to remove him from the turn order tracker, I guess. Okay, and I'll remove Alluvio. Okay, Fenella is not here right now. Let's see, the Mind Flayer is dead. Kuotoas are basically just milling about now. The Brain Golem is dead. The Elder Brain is dead. And that reminds me I need to do XP for the Elder Brain right now. Okay.
And those brain golems.
I already did the Brain Golems last time.
Oh.
Don't worry, the brain has like a ton of hit dice.
Oh, I know.
So this will be again a very fruitful endeavor, and not bad for one round of fighting.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. So the Elder Brain is worth... Oh, it's 13,000 XP. And he has 20 hit dice. Okay.
Whoa, 20 hit dice?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Elder
Then I gotta split it between...
Brains...
Okay, now it's a little less.
Form. Experience points was 13,000. Player characters is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. NPCs earn XP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The number of creatures defeated in the encounter was 1. Number of hit dice per creature was 20. Number of warriors and bards, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 warriors and bards. Okay, so good little XP chunk there. And I'll go back to the...
Remember, boys and girls, every XP point counts.
West Wing map. And hopefully it will skip to Shirka. Nope. You actually have to load the page with the plugin turned on in order for the plugin to work. That sucks. Okay, so Shirka, not knowing what is going on the other side of the color pool, leaps into the water. gets sucked down into the color pool by the vortex of water. And appears in the astral plane. Right about there. Oh, and Dean Dorvo drifts this way involuntarily, but he can stop himself. And Thar drifts this way.
Oh, Bean will stop himself.
Okay.
Well, I guess on his turn, but yeah, you know.
Yeah. Whoops.
I figured out this astral movement thing.
Yeah. Since Dean hasn't actually moved anywhere, I just thought that I should keep the physics going. And Thar says,
Hee-haw, hee-haw. Oh my god, like, what are you doing to this poor donkey? What, whoa! Whoa, I'm so drifty! Whoa!
Yeah,
And
just try to
Shirka-
channel you. Oh, go ahead.
Shirka starts, like, spinning in circles. And she's, like, kicking her arms and legs. And she's like, oh my
God, like, I can't stop myself! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Well, first, Shirka, you focus your will so you don't fall all over the place. And two, I know how to treat my donkey. Don't tell a dwarf how to treat his donkey.
And suddenly she just stops. Whoa. Okay. She stops spinning, and she stops, like, you know, yelling fuck. And she turns upright. And then she just suddenly zips like this. She's like,
Whoa, this is cool, actually. Like, I just think about flying and I go. It's kind of like one of those dreams you have, like, where you're, like, flying in your dream and you can just, like, fly wherever you, like, think about flying. This is cool. I could get used to this.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I hate those dreams. Dwarves should be on the ground, not up in the whatever the hell this is.
Oh, I see you, like, killed, like, the Elder Brain, like, in its physical form. That's pretty cool. Like, oh my god, like, just, like, the 5 of you? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just the 6 of you? Like, whoa. Oh my god, that's such an accomplishment. Man. This is so neat.
You're darn right it is. I slew the beast myself. And Yasha's just glare as Dean says that. But it's true.
and next up on the tracker is, see, I'll remove Kurotoa. Okay, Varen's days goes down to -1.
Yeah, Varen's just too out of it to comment on what Dean said.
Okay, and next up is Brine Druid on the west map, right?
All right. So, did anybody else go into that swirly?
Yeah, you just
You
saw
are-
Shirka. You just saw Shirka jump in.
Okay. I'll do my 90-degree turn and fly in. It's somewhere in here, right? Since I don't see anything on the floor.
It's in the middle of the water there.
Water?
Yep.
Oh, you mean left? Since the... Okay, I went in the wrong direction.
It's that purple swirling thing.
Okay, so I might not have actually seen it exactly, so it's more to the left. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I
Okay,
described it to you earlier.
Yeah, I see
It's
it.
a purple
I didn't
swirling
scroll
thing
far
in the
enough
water.
on there, so okay. So I'll do that. Hey, for some reason this measuring thing works much better here. Only thing is that I need to move. So that's 13 squares at that point, then I have to move the screen. And continuation from 13. Actually, I have to go this way first. Actually, correction, let me do the proper counting thing. It was 13 until that point. Oh, actually, press once and then there we go. So at that 16 squares, I should be in on it now. So what happens to me
Okay.
after flying
You
into the
are
vortex?
sucked into the astral plane. So I'm trying something real quick where I'm activating the VTT enhancement suite while the loading page is still going, and we'll see if that works. I think for now I'm just going to turn it off so that I can actually load the page. Still loading. Huh. There we go.
Yeah, I haven't loaded anywhere.
I haven't put you anywhere. Okay, Brian
Okay.
Jared. Brendra, did you change your picture?
No, I like this picture though. That's what you had last time as well.
No, I mean
sessions
your
ago,
account
I had a
picture.
different picture.
Your account picture.
Not to my knowledge.
Weird. I can't tell who that is. Oh, that's Asher. Okay.
Okay, now something is loading.
There we go.
Must be a massive screen here because it's all black.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if I'm on the bottom or somewhere else.
You're not on it yet.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Brian Jared. Copy. Delete. And paste. Okay. So you are here. Are you able to see?
Yeah, I see now.
Okay.
Wow! Flap, flap, flap up. Very quickly, I probably realized that, hey, the wings don't work like they used to be in here.
Yeah, so you're flapping, and you know, you're not really going anywhere. You're just spinning in circles. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check.
All right. Let me see where I'm. Checks there. Yes. Oh, sorry. Selecting myself. Checks ability. Intelligence. Submit.
Okay, so pretty quickly you realize that you know, your movement rate isn't linked to your wings anymore or your legs. It is directly taken from your intelligence. So now
So I have a 19
your
movement rate.
rate is this. And you're able to zip around by using your intelligence.
Okay. Well, anybody in duress? Where is the monster? Or where are the monsters?
You can see a dead elder brain right here.
Ooh, that
Y'all
is a big brain.
Y'all kind of arrived a bit too late now, so yeah, I don't think that my affairs are quite done here, so we might want to go back into that there portal. If it needs to.
Yeah, that is one thing. It seems that all the beams were heading to this way, and this is where the portal opened. I guess, or is open. I think the rest of the group on the other wing may be contemplating on smashing the apparatus in there, which is keeping the beams up. So might be a good idea to vacate this area quite quickly.
That probably sounds like a good idea. Now, I am powerful to cast a plane shift, and I don't want to be here for much longer than I have to, so yeah, just hey
Alright,
boss, you know plane shift? Varen's still clutching his head in confusion.
Well, at this point, unless there's a mountain of gems or something like that in here, it's best. Anybody need a lift? I can probably grab one person and get out.
Just as you say that, you notice that Shirka starts panicking, and she's like flailing her arms around, and she's got that flame blade spell in her hand still, and she goes,
I thought I had it, but I lost it. Oh!
and it looks like she has basically fucked up in figuring out her ability to move around in the Silver Void, and she's now drifting off into space and spinning.
Circa, you are in balance.
Yeah, I'm just spinning out of control.
Hold on there, little lady.
Look at me. Think of yourself moving towards me.
I'll try.
So she like stops flailing, and
Slowly
she's like
focus.
holding her temples to her, or holding her fingers to her temples, and it looks like she's concentrating. She's still spinning and out of control, but she's concentrating now.
Oh, here I thought we were about to lose her.
Yeah, question is, since I used already a good amount of movement, do I have any movement left to go towards Shirka, maybe help out?
You have a half move, a half
Okay,
mental
that should
move.
be just
You
enough
also
to get to there then.
you also notice that Thar is spinning out of control as well, and drifting away from the color pool.
Yeah. Somebody help Tar, I'll get Shirk. And get here to grab her. Hold of me. We'll move together. And then that will be done.
Okay. Is Leifon show on the turn order tracker?
I was. Cause you set me on there with a 0.
Weird. I don't see you on there anymore. Okay, so next up is Asher in the West Wing, I think. Yeah.
Okay. So, where is the color pool? Is that to the west or to the north?
You can see it to the west.
So I look over at and I'm like I saw a lot of people come this way, and there's like nobody here, and then Shirka jumped into that. I'm gonna need some information.
Who was you looking at the time?
Olivia.
Oh, he says,
Oh yes, most jumped through that pool hop there to follow the brain, I guess. Olivia and Kalinov and the brothers are apparently waiting to me out. I don't know. But if you want to follow them, they went in that way.
Well, I mean, do I want to follow them into the weird pool of water? That seems far. But will I do it? Probably. So, change counted as my action. So, I can still take 6 squares though, right?
Yes. Oh, what counted as your action? The question? You still have a full move left.
Okay, cool. Alright, that should get me to the whirlpool.
Yep. You, the vortex of water sucks you into the color pool, and you come out of the other side in the astral plane. And if you zoom way out, you can see plenty of floating islands, one of which is really close to you. It would only take maybe 5 to 10 rounds to get to it. It's way down. Whoops. Way down this way. Right over here. You can see over here there's another floating island. You can see these conduits sort of whipping around in the astral void, going from one place to another, holding people's silver cords, which are basically the remnants or the connection, the umbilical cord, which connects a person's real body to their astral projection in the planes. So these silver cords, if someone plane shifts through the astral plane, they come out of basically a conduit. And their silver cord is following them. And then once they go into a color pool or through some other portal that goes to another plane, one of these conduits grows around the silver cord and protects it, so that it's completely immune to all damage. And it's kind of like almost like a cocoon for your umbilical cord. And they're pretty big too. They're probably like 50 to 60 feet wide, and as you can see, that they move and fluctuate, kind of like almost like a tornado, sort of whipping through the astral plane.
And Asher says, looks around and says, "Holy celestial bodies, they are not going to believe this back in Lucilia."
And you can see another floating island over here that actually has trees on it. But you're not sure how close it is. It could take days to get there. You never know.
Guys, we should totally explore this place for the rest of forever. This is awesome. A bit.
Okay. Next up, actually, retroactively, is Leifon Show's turn. He should have gone before Asher, but apparently I didn't have you on the turn order tracker. So, back in the West Wing.
I like taking movement. Wait a minute, could you shift ping me again? It just reloaded again, and I didn't do that.
Weird.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Make sure Leaf on shows on the right. Saying, there we go. Alright, here you are. And you've got your magic lantern with you. That's giving off continual light spell.
Olivia looks hurt.
Yeah, he looks really hurt. And no one has cured him yet.
I would take the time to do that.
Okay. Alright. So, standing there, you're actually on top of a deceased brain golem, which is fitting. Standing over its lumpy, massive remains. And, Illuvio looks at you with a questioning expression. He says,
Oh, are you about to heal me? I sure could use it. Oh yes, I'm so hurt. So emotionally hurt and physically hurt, spiritually hurt. My head just feels so strange.
Wait. Hold. There's only so much here I do. I'm not like that.
You can't cast any spells right now because you just moved. But
Okay.
if you have herbalism, he has been wounded within the last hour, so you could apply herbs to his wounds and heal him for 1 hit point on a successful check.
I do not have herbalism.
Okay. But he says,
Oh, I suppose you probably can't cast any spells because you've been walking. But, if you have any herbs, you could apply them to my wounds. Oh, damn, no herbs? Shit.
No, men not drink them. That's sugar. But you know sugar, one with fat ass.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do.
I give him a crooked look.
I've got a thing for half-elves.
Sure thing.
He would never say that. He would never say that.
My beloved has passed.
I would give him a high five for that.
It is time I look on to another. Although I will always avenge her death. Always, my beloved.
Perhaps you should just sit here and rest. Allow me time to conjure up enough energy to heal you.
Gotta remember.
Oh yes,
they're
please,
elves.
of course.
There isn't much of a distinction.
Have I ever told you the story of my beloved Lucinda? She was the most beautiful elf I've ever met in my life.
You have picture? Picture worth 1,000 words.
No, just my memory. But she was studying with my mother to become a blade singer. And she was such a highly skilled fighter. So wonderful in the way she danced. She had very light brown hair, almost golden brown. Yes, and the most wonderful sky blue eyes. Very strange for a forest elf. But the way she danced with that blade was so wonderful and beautiful. I fell in love with her the first time I laid eyes on her. Our love lasted for many seasons.
Season?
Yes. But I felt the call to become an adventurer. And I left for a time. The next time I saw her, she was gone. A froghemoth had bitten her in half.
Yeah, she was hanging from the mouth of that frog. He let's not forget.
Yes, she was hanging from the mouth of a froghemoth. Her upper half's completely separated from the bottom. He ate her. This gigantic frog. And from then on, I vowed I would kill all frogs in all walks of life. Every time I encounter them, I do nothing but slay them. Always and forever, I will destroy frogs in all their forms. Whether they be demons or tiny little toads or pollywogs or tadpoles, I don't care. I'll destroy them all. I hate them, you see, because it was a frog that took my beloved.
Such tragedy. But moral of your story taught me that if I find beauty, I should tap that.
Okay, next up is the followers. They've already had a turn this round. Velcane. On the East Wing map.
Okay. Let's see.
So you determine the location of the Tarask, and it's dedicated to your memory, or dedicated. You have it dedicated to memory. You can see that you have to travel through, thousands of miles of forest and worm tunnel, and across a sunless sea to some sort of island covered in mushrooms that's sort of shaped like a turtle mushroom island. And then the Tarask is submerged in the sea on the other side.
Okay. Okay, so first up, I'm gonna have Morgan try to
close his mind again.
Yeah. So that was a wisdom check, right?
Yeah, wisdom -3. And he's not dazed, so it's just a -3. Oh,
nope.
Damn.
Okay. So Morgan's just still just sitting there on the ground, just trying to compose himself.
With his fingers to his temples, trying to, rocking back and forth and concentrating on his psychic being, trying to close his mind.
Okay, now Velcane's gonna go find Gromnar real quick.
Okay.
Shouldn't be too hard. He's like a big beacon of light.
Okay, I see Gromnar, and I call out to Gromnar, I go, "Hey, if you could, the crystal in the middle, if you could help destroy it, you're very strong, and it seems like you'll be able to destroy it with ease. Because we need to make sure that nobody else can find where the Tarask is at."
Gromnar break.
Break. Well, when you get the chance, try and help destroy the crystal, because we're having not that good of luck at it. And then I'm just gonna continue exploring.
Gromnar say, Gromnar break.
Oh, break. I thought you meant break. Like as in break. Like he's taking a break. And now Velcane's gonna walk up to...
I'm back in 15.
Yeah, he's gotta take a quick breather. I'm gonna check out these barrels, or what's going on with these crates over here.
Okay, so you reach the crates. And inside, of these crates and barrels, you find, like inside the barrels, you find drinkable water. And there's also another barrel that's filled with pickled human heads. And then you find a crate that has a bunch of coins in it. And some gems. And 10 pieces of art.
Okay. I'll take the gems out.
Oh, and along with it, there's also a high-quality looking girdle. And by girdle, I don't mean the thing that holds boobs up. I mean a really thick, wide belt, like the wrestler's belt from like WWF, like WrestleMania. They get the trophy belts, and sometimes they put them on, and it's like this huge belt buckle that covers up basically from their waist. It covers up their whole belly, almost all the way up to their chest. And the buckle is actually in the back.
Okay.
So it's almost like a piece of clothing because of that, and it covers up your midsection, like your navel and your belly and whatnot.
Okay.
But you can still see, your chest muscles and stuff like that. And then
would it be something I could wear as a wizard? Does he know that?
It is like, it looks like you could comfortably wear it. There's also a suit of medium-sized plate mail in there, as well as a scroll that looks like a protection scroll at first glance.
Okay. He'll grab the scroll. Can he grab the scroll, the belt, and the gems all in this turn?
Not after sifting through. After sifting through everything, you could grab one thing.
He'll grab the scroll then. This round.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like a scroll that protects from something. You would have to identify it to see, what it protects from. But
I'll just put it in his backpack for now.
Yeah, as a spellcaster, you know that there are 3 different kinds of scrolls. There are protection scrolls that anyone can use just by tearing it in half. There are arcane spell scrolls that hold, wizard and bard spells. And then there are divine spell scrolls that hold, clerical and druidic spells.
Okay.
So this is the protection variety. Okay. So
And then I have my orcs scattered around too. This one will move one and what does it see? This one here. What does it see when it looks into this room?
Okay. Oh, the room to the north. You definitely see another one of those beetle-looking things. It's pretty big. It looks like it's about 8 feet tall and 5 feet wide. It has iron-like claws, which looks like it would allow it to burrow through solid stone. And it looks tremendously strong. Its muscles bulge beneath its thick, scaly hide. And its powerful arms and legs carry great claws. It has no neck to speak of, but the head features a powerful maw with rows of triangular teeth and 8-inch mandibles. Most peculiar of all are the 4 round eyes, spaced evenly across its forehead. Its covered in chitinous like bug, plate armor type stuff that's like jet black. And its eyes are mere blackened dots, each the size of a small coin, except for the two multifaceted large eyes that are just above its mandibles. They're reminiscent of a fly's eye, multifaceted insectoid eyes. And it seems to be in some sort of psionic stasis, held captive in this machine, which seems to be drawing some sort of energy from it to power something, like maybe the psionic scrying device behind you, or even possibly something else.
Okay. And it will continue to move to the crates over here and start sifting through those ones.
Okay, so it gets to the crates and starts sifting through. And in the barrels, there's approximately 50 pickled brains and 20 gallons of brain fluid. As well as in one of the crates, there's a large collection of coins. So it's probably like a 20-gallon, pony keg or whatever of brain fluid, and then another couple of barrels with 50 pickled brains inside, floating in vinegar, and then a crate has
so Valkane found the pantry then.
Pantry and possibly some tribute, maybe. Who knows? It looks like it's not appropriately a pantry. Like maybe somebody brought these as gifts to somebody, and they just ended up here.
Okay. Is that all that was in that pile of crates and stuff in that area?
Yes.
Okay, and then the Zork down to the bottom will continue scouting out.
Okay.
They move at 19, so double that's 18. That one can get there.
Yeah, 18. Alright, so ahead of you, you can see in stasis, very similar to that beetle-like thing, is a gargantuan worm-like creature. Its skin is purple like flowers, and it seems to have let's see, it's approximately 9 feet in diameter, and it looks like it could stretch itself out to 140 to 150 feet long if it got the chance, because its body is so stretchy. And it has a mouth filled with very sharp teeth. It seems to have a stinger on the end of its tail that is dripping with poison. And it seems to, in its sleep, its tail sort of twitches intermittently, and the stinger sort of juts out, and a little bit of poison comes out, and then the stinger goes back inside, and it kind of goes back to sleep, like it's in some sort of stasis.
Okay.
But its token looks like this.
Okay, I see it.
And there's some sort of beam that is stealing some kind of energy from it and drawing it into the crystal.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna lastly move this other orc close to the crystal. That'll be it for all my characters.
Okay. Next up is Calamar on the West Wing map. Calamar and Company.
I like to see movie. Jesse is meeting on the right way.
Oh, okay.
That's my one character.
Did you want to move Jezzy to somewhere?
Yeah, I if I can get there. I don't know where I'm at.
Okay, I just put you onto the East Wing, I think. So you can
Oh,
move
there
Jezzy.
So, okay, so what are the purple, blue, yellow, and red?
Okay, so the beams seem to be drawing some sort of energy from something into the crystal in order to power the crystal to scry. And it looks like the location of the Tarask has been found, and if you were to cast your gaze into the crystal, you could see its location.
Oh,
You kind of broke up, Shannon. I can't hear you.
I look at the crystal.
Oh, you're looking in the crystal? Okay. So, you are able to see this. The location of the Tarask. So, your location is the "You Are Here" sign in the bottom left corner of that map. And that is your current location at the temple. Okay. And surrounding you, you can see the bit of mushroom forest that you guys have traveled through. Okay, and in the top right corner, that turtle-shaped shadow in the water, that is the Tarask. So you can see you'd pass through thousands of miles of... in order to get there, you could travel through thousands of miles of mushroom forest and... well, not thousands, but hundreds of mushroom forest, worm tunnels. The solid stone looking areas are actually worm tunnels. So, I mean, it's the stone is porous, kind of like lava tubes or something, but it's dug out by purple worms and tunnel worms and giant slugs. So, you know, you can get from point A to point B. It's not just solid stone. You don't have to go burrowing. Burrowing would actually speed you up if you were to travel through it, but with some kind of burrowing creature or device or something. Yeah, there's a few miles of mushroom forest, a few miles of worm tunnels, and then a few miles of seawater. And then there's an island that's kind of shaped like a turtle that's covered in mushrooms. Kind of like a turtle mushroom island. And then just north of it is the Tarask's shadow. And it looks like it's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 squares between you and the Tarask. Which is 9 times 12 miles. So 108 miles. through the Underdark to get to it. If you actually want to go and slay it.
Says, well, that's where the thing won't go. Okay. So she takes long sword and she like kind of kicks it or stabs it to try to attack the crystal.
Okay.
Maybe trying to get the
Crack it.
yeah, get it off the screen.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack, and then attack the image of the Tarask there, and that will count as the. And then ignore the Tarask's actual armor class when you do. The armor class of the crystal is different.
Front. +0, +0. 3.
Okay, you don't quite break through the crystal's armor class.
Okay.
Okay. Anything? Oh, right. Yeah, you have your whole other group on the other map.
Tell us out.
Okay, so putting you back on the West Wing.
It's hard to kill.
The other things I'm just going to sorry about that. Position my Livio that gets.
You're breaking up
still
really
on-
bad. I can't understand what you're saying.
Okay, let me try again. I'm just gonna try to get him prepared for the show. Probably this. Well, I'll tell them to hang up, wait up. Ready.
Did anyone understand what she said?
She was breaking up real bad.
Yeah.
Let me try changing the server location. And see if that helps.
You think that'll help?
Server settings. So it's currently in US Central. I'm going to try putting it to US East. Save changes. Okay. Does your connection have
still?
3 bars now?
Yeah, I have 3 bars.
Okay.
Well, all I'm gonna do is I've got my other character positions. Livio gets healing, but yeah, we're not doing anything. We're doing it as a group instead of the group. We're trying to get the group together, guys, not apart. Together, okay? Yeah. We'll
Okay.
never ever wander off again. Never. Bye.
Okay. Anything else from Calamar and Company?
Nope. Done.
All right. Gromnar on the east map. Paul?
Yep. It was more than half his move, so can't really do too much yet until next round to try and break the crystal.
No, you're you get a full move and an action. So you can make an attack against the crystal if you want.
You said it was about 10 feet up.
Yeah, you can definitely reach it with your height and the reach of your arm and the length of your sword.
I was wondering for elevation purposes, then
Yeah.
make it same elevation for me.
So AC 5 doesn't quite hit it, unfortunately. Okay. Time now is 11 a.m. 28 December 10 AE5, or sorry, 11:17 a.m. 28 December 10 AE5. Mind Flayers will summon Ilsensine's avatar soon. Shrika's Flame Blade has a ways to go. Kalamar's Jump Spell has a ways to go. Velkane's Orcs have a ways to go. Lazarus's Dazed status will go away at the end of this round. And this round there will be something that happens. Right at the beginning of the round, probably. So I'm just going to remove that from the tracker. Onras is no longer dazed, so you can remove the dazed status from his token. I'm gonna remove Dean Dorvo from the tracker. Fenella would be up now, but she's not here this session. Varen's days will last till the end of this round.
Yep,
And
just,
first
crank
up is something is going to happen. Okay. All right.
I hope we can find and hurry up and find Ilsensine's avatar.
Well, first, before that happens, just ahead on the west map, a door opens up. Toot. Toot. And into the room, or hallway, I should say, walks
Tell Alex to top that one.
a man that's dressed like a samurai. And he is holding a torch. Miscellaneous tokens. There we go. Okay, he's holding a torch. A lit torch. And he's also holding an Adrian polearm. That none of you have seen before, though it is reminiscent of a bladed lance. And behind him, walking in a procession, or what looked like a procession. So he basically walks right up to the edge of the water. Walks right up to the edge of the water. Torch in hand. There are several illithids behind him. So Or by several, I mean 2. Okay. And several drow. As well as a special looking drow.
Yeah, am I supposed to be on a black screen? It went black some time ago.
One
Or
second.
was there some difficulty, system difficulty?
Brian Druid, if it's something like what I've got,
It's
if
a
you-
massive black screen, that's it.
yeah, so it's so big that you kind of have to roll for
Oh, I
quite a
have
bit
been
to find
seeing
yourself.
things, yeah. But it's gonna take me like 10 minutes because it is so small. Unless I know exactly which area it is.
I'll just shift ping you to it.
Alright.
Okay, do you see your token?
No.
Your token's right here. Okay, hold on a second.
I'm on the upper left-hand corner right now of that absolutely massive 100 screen hitting. At least up and down way.
Okay, go ahead and zoom in as far as you can.
Alright, moment. Oh, okay.
Okay, now do you
That's
see
where it
yourself?
is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so back
this-
on the west wing. Alright, so
Weird location.
this weird, almost like a funeral procession of several characters walks into the antechamber where the Elder Brain was, and you guys hear a murmur, like the drow are looking at each other like in a confused way, and they look over to this special looking drow that looks like this. For everyone that's on this map, can everyone see that, or is it just the people on this map?
I think it's just
the peeps on that map, because I ain't
Okay.
seeing nothing.
So
I
that
am.
should just be Calamar and right now Leifon Show. Okay. And
Alright, guys, now you get to do something. Go kick their asses.
yeah. And yeah, from the edge of the water, this man dressed as a samurai sort of steps over this way. And you know, as he gets closer, the special drow chick steps over towards the water, and she faces it, and in drow she starts screaming at the top of her lungs. And for those of you who do not speak Drow, it sounds like this. And for those of you who do speak Drow, which is on this map just Calamar and possibly some of her company, she says this in a paranoia note.
And this female look familiar to me. Is that my mom?
And Calamar, you see this person looks very... Wait, 1 second. This person looks very familiar.
Mom!
It's Matron Mother Fenarion Kalatza. None other than Calamar Kalatza's mother. The one who trapped him in the closet and beat him all through his childhood and made him feel inept and just useless and terrible. And she's like in a mouth frothing rage right now. Like she's waving her arms around and just like spittle is just spraying out of her mouth as she's screaming, "Oh my god, the Elder Brain has been slain! My plans are ruined! Someone shall pay for this!" But it's in a weird voice that sounds like this.
"Oh my god, the Elder Brain has been slain! My plans are ruined! Someone shall pay for this!"
Like it's like Shirk with more bass.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot like that. Okay.
Oh, snap.
I
Okay.
had time to make
And-
Calamar an orphan.
Just then, the let's see.
Hold on.
Guess a roll for surprise would be in order for both sides. Okay. Let's see, there's 3, 9, 10 of them, so they give you a +1 to your surprise check. Party's modifier to surprise the enemy is going to be normal because you have a human with you. And yeah, he's got a light too. Okay, so the party is surprised unless you have +1 reactions from something.
What you do?
Okay.
Let me check around.
So Calamar does, but who else?
Let me check. I can't.
Is that everybody or just them in the West Wing?
That is everybody.
Okay, I have a +1. I think I have a +2 because of my charisma.
Okay.
And I also have my crow that gives me a +1.
No, he's talking about the dex reaction adjustment, not charisma.
I have a dex.
No, my crow gives me dex, +1 dex, because it's a familiar.
No, the crow gives you actually +1 reaction adjustment as though it were from Dex. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I get a +2 for my dex.
Yeah.
I'll get a +2 reaction. Walt.
And we're talking about reaction from Dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Walt's not surprised.
Calamar.
Let's see.
Boogie Will is surprised, and check. Jazzy is.
Okay.
But the only one is Will. Boogie.
I think Morgan's got 1, 2.
Vanille's not even here.
Hi.
Hi.
Who was that?
Sorry, that was my 5-year-old.
Oh.
That was someone small. It was very interesting. We're about to kill the really bad guy.
Okay, Morgan's not surprised either.
Okay. Go ahead and roll initiative for Morgan then. And then see Velcane and Calamar can roll initiative, and so can Walt, right?
Yeah, it's by the way a little bit confusing when your initiative screen is missing other screens' initiative for stuff, so you don't really know when your turn is coming up or not,
Yeah.
or if you are actually at the end of the turn or not.
All you need to know is whether or not you're on it. And does anyone have characters on more than one screen or on more than one map at this time?
I do, but I have to.
At the moment, no.
Would my
so Shannon
orcs
does.
be able to roll too?
No,
We'll take
they're
it.
surprised as well.
Okay.
What 2 maps are you on, Shannon?
I'm on the west map
West and East?
And-
Okay.
and the east. Yeah.
Okay. Have you rolled initiative for
No,
your
not
characters
quite.
on the West? Okay.
I'm sorry. There's so many so laggy. Apologies. I have. He's still divisible. So. Okay, now I need the.
You need what?
I need to
To move?
to make.
Whoops, wrong one. East wing. There we go.
Alright, I've got her.
Okay.
And with that, go over to be first to. That's great. I'm glad. Really, really glad. All those dudes are way off in the astral plane, and they're not gonna try to kill steal. Not kill still my mother, okay?
You do realize we could totally just walk back through the portal, right? So hey, you better make that one sneak attack of yours count.
Okay. Come on. What the hell? Yeah, my right click isn't working either. Just like you guys said earlier. I can't open my right click menu anymore.
It's not. Mine wasn't that it wasn't open. It's just I click on it, and then you wait and you wait and you wait and you wait, and then it opens. So it could be one. It won't open, or it's that late.
Well, it's sliding the screen around instead.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it.
That.
If you don't have something selected, right click will move your screen.
That's only if you hold it down, but it's malfunctioning right now.
In my case, I had to click off of my character entirely, and then when I clicked back on, it worked.
I feel bad for you guys. I don't have any of these problems. It's
Ag.
Well, I can't do anything this round, so I ain't worried about it. Good luck, guys. Ah! Make that sneak attack count.
Yeah, I just can't open my right click menu at all.
as long as it disrupts the summoning of those little lumps of wax, that's what matters.
What's that mean?
The handmaidens, the Spider Queen. I can't think of how to pronounce them. They start with a Y.
Handmaidens of the Spider Queen.
Yokel or something like that. They look like big lumps of wax.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. I'm not using that. Okay. I guess I'll just count them all as male drow. That sucks.
My Retro Drow Society, she's sleeping with at least 3 of those guys. At a minimum.
Boss bitch.
Guys, don't talking about my mom.
So these drow husbands are wielding short swords and daggers.
Wait, how many husbands are there? I can't see the map.
6.
You don't know.
Yeah, that's all I need to hear. I was wrong. Not 3, 6. Dang. like I say, Baba Kalata is very determined to continue the Kalata line.
Hang on, I'm about to die, but I gotta get. Wait, hang on.
Oh,
Cannot go through 45 more minutes.
Yeah, let's
fighting.
take a 5-minute break. Take a 5-minute break and we'll go into combat.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, Josh, real quick.
Yeah, this is a surprise round, right?
I believe so.
Alright.
Yeah, what was that?
I'm gonna throw the link in Discord. I don't know if you realize they moved Lomion.
Oh, yeah, to,
Arcanito.me. I just threw the link in Discord
Oh,
for
okay.
you.
I've just been using the Wayback Machine for the original Lomion. But that's better. There was another one that opened up and it got shut down last weekend. So they keep finding them and shutting them down.
That's retarded.
Yeah, it's almost better just to use the Wayback Machine.
Wait, so someone's actively trying to take down all the 2nd edition monster manuals?
Yes, and they keep shutting down the Trove for like a day at a time too. So that's all D&D right there. Alright, be back in 5.
Jeez, what is the coast must have gone off on one.
Right? Something.
What? What I missed?
Surprised they haven't shut down Purple Worm yet.
Oh.
I mean, they're not supporting 2nd edition, so why do they care? It's not like they're losing sales.
Yeah. And the way I've just played and point out recent versions to get them playing to let them see 5. Yeah, I think I want to buy some 5. You got people buying your.
Yep, that's why you download and save all the PDFs you find.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get my mama. Better back over to where my mom is. Can he Can I get back over to the west wing? Josh?
Sorry, Shannon, you there? Shannon?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay. Did you roll initiative for all the stuff you want to do?
Yeah, except for one thing, I'm considering. What is it? What will charge? Charge. What do I need to do that'll take me an extra 2-3 minutes turn.
Charge.
Minus to hit.
Charge takes your AC down to surprised AC, and then you basically auto fail any dex checks for the rest of the round, and then you can make one attack at +2 to hit. If you have at least 10 feet of room between you and your target.
And how much? But if I'm not 12, I can't do it, or what?
Say again.
If I am not within 12, I can't. Well,
You have to have 10 feet or more distance between your target, you and your target when you start. So 2 squares at least.
Have it now, but I can't.
And then
Oh, I can jump. I can jump. No, never mind. I can jump. Okay. I have jumped. I
don't
forgot.
I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. So in order to charge somebody down, you have to have at least 10 feet of movement to charge towards them. Right? So 10 feet in between you and your target when you start charging. Yes. Otherwise, you don't have enough room to accelerate.
I can do.
Okay. And then it increases your movement rate by 50%. So if your base move is 12 and you're not encumbered, it means your movement rate gets increased to 18.
Okay, that's what I want.
And you only get one attack, and it's at a +2 to hit. And your armor class is reduced to surprised armor class.
So the miscellaneous modifier to hit means 0. The attack option.
Okay. Is there anyone who has not finished rolling initiative?
I called charge, but it says I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh yeah, I just haven't fixed
let me
it.
roll again. Apparently I rolled too early.
You're not supposed to roll, you're surprised.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm not even sure if we are on the area where the surprise is happening.
Okay, 11 a.m., 28 December, 10 AE5. The Mind Flayers will summon Ilsensine's avatar in 10 rounds. Shirka's Flame Blade has some time left. Kalmar's Jump Spell has some time left. Velkane's Orcs have some time left. Varen is no longer dazed, and Lazarus are no longer dazed. Okay, so you can remove those status ailments or whatever.
It's nice to be able to think clearly again.
Okay, one of the Mind Flayers. The one on top. He turns around. And with his line of sight, he can see Boogie Will. So he's going to Ego Whip Boogie Will. Psionics, Sonic Combat, Ego Whip. Boogie will. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 60 feet, so yeah, 120 feet or less. Short range. No defense mode. Mind is closed. 4 PSPs. Hits MAC 8 or worse.
I have 10, right?
Boogie Will's MAC is... Yeah, MAC 10. So Boogie Will's mind is opened. Could you put a crushed open skull on Boogie Will?
Find it. I will.
Okay. Okay, and then
This is fun.
okay.
See all the drown we get to kill? Yeah.
Since he has an open mind, he will try to dominate Boogie Will, Psionics, Telepathy. Come on, Telepathy. Okay, Sciences, Domination, Boogie Will, no modifier. What level is Boogie Will?
6, I think.
Okay. Okay. 1 success, and Boogie Will gets a saving throw versus spell with no modifier. And so far that's 16 PSPs.
Fight. Oh, that makes me sad.
Okay, Boogie Will's under my control.
You're
Let's see. Isn't controlled by nobody. Save changes. And we'll make that oh man. I can't open the status bar anymore. Oh well. I'll just continue like this. Okay, next up is one of the drow. Okay, he's gonna walk up to... See, he's gonna walk through the door, and just then, the man wearing the samurai armor says, Leave lay for me in common. Or not like that. He says, leave a lay for me.
To all our, Asian viewers, I'm very sorry.
So this guy comes up to Alluvio.
Oh, Lord.
And, Lefoncho, are you there?
He totally dropped off Discord and roll.
Okay, I'll just remove his token.
Dead.
Okay. Alright, so this drow attacks Alluvio. With short sword and dagger. Does Alluvio turn to face?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
Who was charging?
Calamar.
Okay.
Olivia was gonna get healed.
Alright, next up is Velcane on the east map.
Okay, Vulcan is gonna grab the was it girdle or whatever the belt thing?
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like a really cool looking cummerbund with a metric fuck ton of small pouches on the back side of it.
He's gonna, if he can, put it on right now. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Should I, just a girdle for right now in my inventory?
Yeah, girdle, question mark, question mark, question mark.
Okay. How much does it weigh?
Nothing. And it doesn't actually have to go into your gear section. It just has to go into your other valuables section for now. You could put girdle, question mark, question mark, question mark from East Wing, treasure hoard. This treasure hoard is actually, let's see, I think this is the Kuotoa treasure hoard. So East Wing Kuotoa treasure.
Okay.
Did you get the description though? It looks like a really nice looking like leather cummerbund with a bunch of pouches on the back side of it.
Okay. Does that take up a whole action doing all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can move while you do it.
He's gonna stay there because he's gonna take the gems next time he gets a chance.
Okay. Next up is Walt in the West Wing.
He's going to. He senses that something is with Boogie Will, so he's going to go down back over here. Try to hide. Try to. Is there something I can hide against or behind when I get there? I mean, attacking the wall or anything?
Yeah, there's several characters to hide behind. There's this wall here.
How about if I
There's
do
this wall here.
How if I do this?
Or sorry, once this guy is dead, there's okay. Once this guy is dead, you could hide behind this wall. For now, there's
I'm gonna go back
this
here
wall
for
right here.
now.
Oh, to hide there.
Unless I can hide right there.
Where? It actually looks like Olivia would provide, since you're a small creature, Olivia would provide enough cover where you could hide behind him if you were in the northeast square.
I want to be out of Boogie Will reach though, because like all of a sudden.
Oh, Boogie Will. Okay, yeah, that's right.
So is there anything like Walt hide behind the notch? Obviously,
I think you're right. Over here is probably your best bet, because it's any kind of cover and concealment. And in this room, because there's two of them, I guess you could probably go up and hide behind one of the statues or behind the altar up
how about
there.
this? I'll go back and hide.
Yeah, that's a good spot to hide. That provides cover and or concealment.
All right.
Okay, so checks, skill. Next up is.
Oh, he should say something.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Say.
ho! I'm fit to be tried. 'Cause I wanted to go back to my hidey hole and hide. Hee hee! Oh ho ho!
That's not bad. Come on now. Pride.
Okay, so Olivia gets stabbed at again by this drow. Short sword.
Nope.
And dagger. That's a miss. Another drow runs up. He'll run right up to Illuvio. And short sword him. Ooh, it's a miss, and dagger. That's a miss. Next up is the Mind Flayer. The other Mind Flayer. He's going to take a half move. So he can get a better view. And he's going to Ego Whip Illuvio. Yeah, that's the only other person that he sees right now.
It's a
So,
rough
yeah.
time for our brains. It really is.
Special powers. Psionics. Psionic Combat. Ego Whip. Illuvio. Whose mind is already open.
Ready, open, and I tried to close it, but I couldn't.
Defense mode, none. Open mind. 4 PSPs. Hits MAC of -2 or worse. Illuvio's MAC is not a psionicist. No mental armor proficiency. His MAC is 9. So he is dazed for 4 rounds. Dazed creatures have a penalty of 5 to all die rolls and can't cast spells above 3rd level. The attack costs 4 PSPs. Okay. So that is Illuvio dazed. +1. Add. Okay. -4 rounds. Okay. Next up is the Mind Flayer again. He gets to try to dominate Illuvio.
Of course he does! Yay!
Special powers. Psionics.
Yeah, I can't actually see that screen, so how badly are you guys
Telepathy.
doing right now?
Oh, we're awful.
Sciences.
If you hold up for like one more round, or 2
Domination.
more rounds, I can totally save the day. Theory.
Yeah, I totally that, but I'm gonna kill my
Okay.
mom.
Dominate
Show up.
Illuvio. No miscellaneous adjustment. What level is Illuvio? 7?
Yeah, he's up one over above.
Okay. Oh, he fails to dominate Illuvio.
Whoop whoop!
His M Thaco adjusted roll to hit was 4, and he rolled a 3. Okay, so that costs so a total of 10 PSPs, 4 for the Ego Whip and 6 for the failed domination. Okay, next up is Morgan on the East Wing map.
Okay, he's gonna just continue to try to close his mind. Checks.
Wisdom check
That's
-3.
That's 3. Okay. Oh. Nope.
Damn.
Does that.
Okay, next up is another Drow on the West Wing. Alright, so this one moves past Lin Po Po. This drow... No. Instead of moving past Lin Po Po, this drow is going to jump into the water. And into the astral plane he will go. 9 squares.
Yes, jump into the astral plane. Come and meet your goddess sooner than you expected.
Boo-hoo, ha 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 ha. Okay. The color pool spits him out here. And he starts flailing his arms and legs and moving in a circle. Drow have an intelligence of... Wow, for it to be smart, Jesus. 13 to 20. Intelligence. Let's see.
They're drow. How smart do they have to be? They have to be smart.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's D8 plus 11. Okay, so checks. Ability. Intelligence. No modifier. He passes his intelligence check and now has a movement rate of 13. Okay. All right. So he gets his bearings. He sees you, Varen. And is going to take a swing at you. Are you going to turn to face? Whoops.
Ah! Well, yeah, we'll turn to face him.
There we go. Alright, so attack. Short sword. And remember, you're shieldless.
Yep. I'm in Kung Fu stance, so I'm at -4.
Front, shorter melee, elevation. So you get +2 to your AC. Shieldless is, yep, -4. Hits a 0 ping off your Kung Fu.
Yep,
And
Vera
gets a
looks at
dagger
it and
attack.
says, "You've made a bad decision. You won't live to make any more."
All right. And he says,
Villa Blaze Scar Girik.
I don't speak failure.
okay, next up is Calamar on the West Wing map.
Oh, hell yeah. Alright, so I need to move. I am going to jump.
Okay, you
First
get
thing.
30 feet in a straight line.
Well, I want to go like this, but it'd be a straight line, but it wouldn't.
You get 30 feet in a straight line.
That. That'd be a straight line? Then I want to run like there's no tomorrow. No.
It just went real quiet all of a sudden.
Okay. I think it was just reaffirming.
Yeah, I guess that's a straight line. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay, and now what I want to do is, while I'm invisible and noise, run past all those other. Go like this. Can I run past all these?
If you move, you
Yeah.
can't make any other actions.
I can't
So-
move. I can't.
Nope, because you
Can't
jumped.
move.
So you have either an action or a movement now.
I'm
You can't.
run right.
Yep.
You can't
Just
move, jump, and make an action in the same round. But you
I
can
can
move and
jump.
jump, or you can jump in action.
I got the action. I'm building my. Hang. Ooh! 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 I'm so mad. Okay. Ooh! I'm just. Oh! I can't wait until hear you die. Okay. That's all we can say right
Okay,
now.
you get a close-up view of your mom.
She doesn't even know I'm there. She doesn't even know. Oh my god, heck. Oh yeah.
Let's see.
She's so pretty. Mom is so pretty.
Yeah, she seems like she doesn't even know you're there. Okay, is that it for Calamar? You have free actions. You could, like, talk.
Oh no. God no. I don't want her to. Anybody's here until she's
Okay.
dead.
Okay,
Then
next
I
up,
want her to go, oh, what happened?
next up is one of the drow. That is this one right here. Seven. No, actually, this one is going to jump into the color pool as well. Okay. So. That's 7 squares.
Sit.
Okay, another drow has jumped through the color pool.
So.
Okay. And he has appeared right here. This one will strike at Asher. Asher, do you want to face your attacker or no?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so he has to make a check to see if he gains his bearings. Ability, intelligence. Okay. His movement rate is now 19.
What are you trying to attack me as soon as you come to the portal? You haven't even taken the time to get to know me, man.
Yeah, Veridum comments. On the astral planes, they say one is closer to their gods. You'll be closer to yours, and sooner.
So the cool thing about the astral plane is all movement is already silent. You just have to hide first. Okay, so AC 10 misses you because of your Dex React. Okay, next up, is Leifon Show back yet? Man.
Shame he's gonna miss out on his personal boss fight. His personal trial.
It's almost time to go, so we might, come on now. I think we stop after the turn and just wait till now. Because otherwise, I want to I gotta kill her, and I want to have some time to.
Next up is Lin Po Po.
Yeah. Plus, I really don't want to get in the way of Leifon Show's story fight.
Yeah.
I agree.
So Lin Po Po, he looks around and he says, Leifon Show, show yourself, coward!
Oh, hell no.
And he walks into this room with his polearm in hand. Doesn't see Leifon Show. And he walks over here. And he throws the torch down on the floor. Right there. No. Throws the torch down on the floor right here. There we go. Okay. And turns to face Illuvio. And puts his torch hand on that polearm and goes to strike Illuvio. Does Illuvio turn to face him?
Turn until he
Okay. So no matter what this... Okay. So that technically is still a flank. Do you want to keep turning?
No, I want to stop there.
Okay. So yeah, he gets a flank on Illuvio. Attack.
He gonna kill me!
Actually, first thing is Sumo. Number of attacks +1. Okay. So 112.98 as well. Copy. Okay. So, he gets an attack. And you notice that he's taking some sort of martial arts stance while he does this. It's a really weird, wide-legged stance. And everyone in this room notices that he is an obese yet highly muscular man with the top knot of the samurai class. He's dressed in exquisitely crafted samurai brigandine and carries an Adrian polearm known as a naginata.
Oh, he's serious business then, ain't he?
Yeah, he strikes at Illuvio with his naginata, which has a reach of 2. And he gets a flank on Illuvio. Shorter melee, same elevation. No mod, no mod. But from flank, which gives him a +1 to hit.
That hit. That, and I am unconscious.
Slashing attack, -5, causing 7 damage to Alluvio.
I am unconscious.
Okay.
Taking a while to get my
So that brings Alluvio down to 1 hit point. So you're still
Oh, I
conscious.
thought he had 7. Oh, good, good. Got 1. Not a...
I think it was the somebody used herbalism on you, right?
No.
Okay. Next up is Gromnar. Wait a minute, Gromnar should be surprised.
Gromnar is not even on that map. I just rolled initiative for his striking the crystal.
Okay, you don't get initiative during a surprise round. You're surprised. And then Limpopo gets a second attack.
Not Olivia, no!
Whoa, he should actually have 3 attacks.
Yeah, I thought I was letting you guys handle this, but you know what? I guess it's gonna be Varen's problem.
Gonna kill my loop. I like to do.
Okay, so he gets an attack against Alluvio. That's a Naginata. And you guys notice that this Naginata is like extremely well crafted, just like his armor. And you know, he's a samurai or whatever, or he's wearing a samurai's armor, but he's not carrying a katana. Okay, front, shorter melee.
And none of
same
us can
elevation.
wield that weeb trash anyway.
No mod, no mod. -3 AC for 5 damage. So now Alluvio goes down.
Negative.
Hits a -3 for 5 damage. So Alluvio's now at -4 HP. I'm going to put a thing on the tracker for his HP.
Somebody needs to save me!
Go ahead and give him a little angel status thing. It's the one with the angel wings and the halo. Yeah, that one.
Got it.
Okay, so he's at -4 HP. And Limpopo gets a 3rd attack, but there's really nobody to attack. So he is going to... Let's see, he did... One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, that'll be the end of his turn, I guess. And next up is another drow. So this one jumps into the color pool. Let's see, that would be 7, so that's more than a half move. So he doesn't get any movement on the other side. Come on. Alright, so he comes out on the other side, right behind this guy. And it shoots, well, not behind, but beside, I guess. He will get a check for intelligence. Intelligence. Succeeds. His new movement rate is 12.
Hello, baby.
Oh, that's already his movement rate. Okay, jeez. Alright. He's going to attack Baron. Short sword and dagger style.
I swear, they're all coming here just to fight me.
Okay, front.
Well, looks like I ain't gonna be able to fight Limpopo this round. Miss.
Yep. Missed by 1. And...
Missed by 3.
yeah, because of Kung Fu. Okay, and then... dagger.
Here we go. Well, that would hit the Elder Brain, but not me.
Yep. Okay. Next up on the tracker is actually the matron. And she casts a spell. Let's see. Shannon, since Calamar is right next to the matron, I'll give Calamar a spellcraft check to see what spell it is. I think everybody else is either too far away or out of line of sight.
Oh God! Critical fail.
Okay. Yeah, you
My
can't.
mom is gonna cast some light.
Yeah, you can't tell. Can't tell what it is.
Ugh. Ugh. I couldn't have gotten that when I was writing that for mom to hit the hit to my mom.
Next up is Jezzy. That's on. She's on the other map. Over here on the east wing.
She's going to attack the jam again.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm attacking its front.
Yep.
Front melee.
Same elevation. Yep. It's just gonna be standard.
Yep.
She misses. Okay, next up is Illuvio, who is hovering on death's door. And then that's Limpopo's other attack. Okay. So now anyone can roll initiative now. So Gromnar, Morgan, all these people can roll initiative.
It's time, folks. This could be good. This could be bad.
Can I see the west wing?
Yes. I'll put you there right now.
Actually, nope, you'll be doing something else.
Oh, Calamar, since you're so close to the matron mother right now, Finarian Kalatza, your mother, you can see several strange items on her body. She's wearing a girdle, like a wide leather belt, that's covering her her belly. It's outside of her clothing. And the buckle seems to be in the back. In the girdle, like in between the girdle and her belly, there is a potion in a flask. And then hanging from the girdle, on her left hip, is a small, like a, what's it called? A quiver that has crossbow bolts in it. And she's actually holding a hand crossbow in her right hand. And then she's carrying a fancy looking medium shield on her left arm.
It better not be my medium shield.
Well, you don't know that, you're not there, but Calamar, you don't recognize this medium shield, other than you know that it's your mother's shield, and it bears the symbol of House Kalatza on it. And then there seems to be some some quality about her clothing that you can't really determine.
Okay.
Her clothing is conspicuous.
That means I can hit her. Okay.
And never in your entire life have you seen a shield this fancy. It is beautifully crafted, completely pristine. Seems it's not made of the same stuff as the typical drow mesh armor. Like this is actually an adamantite steel shield, like a normal adamantite steel. It's not the weird alloy that the drow use. And there seems to be some kind of quality about her clothing that you can't determine.
You notice, Walt, first I did special power, and then I thought about it, and I'm not casting.
Okay, she seems to be casting another spell. If you want to roll spellcraft.
Proficiency checks. Ah. Okay, I got a success.
Okay. It seems to be the aid spell. And it looks like she's casting it on herself to aid herself. And Lin Po Po, he yells out, "Lei Fan Shou! Show yourself, coward!" Okay, has everyone completed initiative?
No.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Aren't we out of the time by now?
What?
It's past our normal ending time, right?
Yeah.
I do happen to have 40 minutes extra today, so...
Okay. Alright, so time now is 11:18 a.m. 20 December 10:85. Mind Flayers will summon Ilsensine's avatar in 9 rounds. Illuvio will remain dazed for 3 more rounds. Illuvio's HP is going to be -5 at the end of this round. Shirka's Flame Blade still has 2 rounds left. Kalamar's Jump Spell still has a round left. Velkane's Orcs still have a round left. Next up is the Mind Flayer. One of the Mind Flayers, that is. In West Wing. Okay. See, this Mind Flayer is so close to the color pool, he could probably jump in and still use psionics, so that's what he'll do. Yep. 5 squares. Gets into the color pool. Goes out to the astral plane. Okay, he appears here. Oh, by the way, Thar has drifted another square out. Actually, I think it's been 2 rounds. No, because the surprise round didn't count. Okay. So the Mind Flayer. Is going to ego whip somebody. Probably Varen, yeah. Okay, so special powers. Psionics. Sonic combat. Ego whip.
It's because I talked shit last round, wasn't it?
Okay, so less than 120 feet. No defense mode. Open mind. And 4 PSPs. Okay, hits MAC of -4, so I'm pretty sure that hits you. Okay.
Good.
I'm gonna be dazed for... Wait, are you already dazed?
I think my days just ended, actually. Yeah, ended like last round. So I'm dazed again, yeah, because I didn't take the action to go and close my mind. Great.
Okay. Varen, dazed. Okay, +1. And you're gonna be dazed for only 1 round.
Oh, that's lucky.
So that's this round and, you know, of course, 1 more round. And then, yeah, it's gonna try to dominate you. So special powers, psionics, telepathy, sciences. Whoops, not psychic surgery, no. They don't have psychic surgery. Okay, domination. Come on, domination, let's go. Alright. Varen, no mod. Varen is level 9. 1 success, and you get a saving throw versus spell with -5 from daze.
I swear, this is just like the worst. This is just like the worst time.
And he's
because again, normally I can resist most charms, just not these ones.
Yeah.
Alright. -5.
See, that's
Fighter 9.
68.
Not multi-class, not triple classed. And I fail.
No!
No. Varen is now under the control of the Mind Flayer.
Oh no, Varen, no! I hate to have to kill you, dude, but...
Damn.
Oh, that was funnier than it needed to be.
Yeah, I really did.
Okay, so next up is one of the drow. Hopefully it's one of the drow on this map. And no, it's not. Okay, it was Sensing Temple West Wing. Come on. Don't be a yerk. Alright, so this drow is going to try to jump into the color pool because he doesn't see any targets. He doesn't make it that far. He gets to the edge of the water. Right next to Matron Mama. Okay, next up is Morgan on the other map.
Okay, so my first can psychically attack any on the same round. That's unfortunate.
Morgan's just trying to close his mind again.
Okay, it's wisdom check -3.
He fails it again.
What? Okay.
He's gotta make it under 2 because he's got a wisdom of 5.
Oh jeez.
So he's gotta hit a 1 or a 2.
Okay, it's one of the drow in the astral plane. Okay. So this drow, Asher, you get an attack of opportunity against this drow right here.
One directly in front of me?
Yes.
Oh
ma'am.
no, okay.
It's above the one directly in front of you.
Okay, yes, I would take that, please. Alright, attacking from the front.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Get a modifier on attack of opportunity or no?
No.
Okay. It's AC of 9.
Oh, that's a miss. And he gets behind Moors right here. Does Moors want to turn to face?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is going to short sword and dagger Moors and probably miss both times. Because Drow Thaco is not that good. AC 10 is a miss, and dagger melee. AC 4 is a miss. Next up is Varen. Let's see. I just gained control of him, so I'll wait till next round to actually control him, but I will roll initiative for his action. Next up is Walt.
Okay, now Walt is 1, 3. That's what I'll take.
So he's sneaking a boot.
He's a boot. Yes, he is. Doesn't want to be heard. He's already not seen. He definitely trying to sneak up behind, drag him off. I don't know.
Okay. Let's see.
Lisa, hang on. Let me think what he has to. Oh me, oh my! I have to hide.
Okay. Are you trying to open the door just to the south of you? That's what that big rectangular object is. The door.
Oh, that big dark thing.
Yeah.
I love to, but not now.
Okay. Next up is another drow. Maybe it's the one on this map. No, it's not.
Yep, mine eating that mind flare, Brian Druid.
When's Brian Druid's initiative?
He's not for a little bit, but I'm just hoping.
9:36.
Yep, so it'll be a little while.
Okay, so this drow.
One drow and Lazarus before me.
This drow is going to turn to face Moors and attack with his swords. Sword and dagger. Okay, short sword. Moors. That's a miss. Big old fat miss. And
Yay.
a dagger. It's
Yeah.
funny, we haven't had any ones yet this session.
You. Oh! Oh, I'm so mad.
And now Josh is trying to jinx us.
I'm so mad.
Okay, next up is the drow on the other map. West Wing. Yep. So he doesn't see any targets. He's going to run for it towards the color pool. 4, 9, 12. All right. Next up is Lazarus in the astral plane.
Lazarus is going to make a wisdom check to close his mind. Add some wisdom -3.
Yeah, wisdom -3.
-3. Okay, succeeds.
Okay, you can go ahead and remove that skull thing. Okay, next up is another drow. Okay, probably one of the ones on the other map. The rules for closing your mind are really wonky. You know, they could have just been like, oh, just make an intelligence check -3. But there's like 4 different fucking ways to do it. Depending on the situation. Okay, so yeah, this drow is going to run towards the color pool. Squares. Okay, next up is one of Velkane's orcs.
Okay, this is the one next to the crystal, so he's gonna take a stab at it. Yeah, he gets an AC 3. Pretty sure that's a miss for it.
Yep, that is a miss. Next up is Calamar himself, right next to his mother.
Ah! Ah! Okay.
Make it a good one.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to backstab her.
Hopefully with the longsword plus
With the longsword! Yeah! So I have to find
Your multiplier is like ×4.
×4, yeah. So, oh, please, God. Please do not let him, oh, please don't. Okay. Choose here. Oh, Mama's loved me, don't you? Yes, you do! +4.
If you can roll max damage Not even max damage. If you can roll like a 9, you're gonna one-shot her.
Please, backstab. Damage? No. Eee!
Oh.
You did 22 damage.
22 damage!
Okay, so
Actually-
she... Okay, so when you do backstab, you are going against their surprised AC. So, that hits because her surprised... It actually should be towards their rear AC.
Yeah.
So for her that is 4. And you hit a -4, so yeah.
22 points of damage.
22 points of damage. Okay,
Oh,
so
got it,
you
got it.
become visible. Go ahead and make yourself
Bam!
visible,
Yeah.
because I can't right-click right now.
I'll make
Okay,
myself involved.
She takes
I'll do-
22 damage.
This is pretty much how my family reunions go.
This is.
Yep, Calamar like needs this in his life. I mean,
Oh my God,
Mama's probably still alive, but she can't be feeling good right now.
Oh my god. Yeah. So he's found a space, he's stabbed in, and he's zerked up, and he's like right up next to her back of ear, and he's like, "Hi, Mom." That's all. Hi, Mom.
And she goes, yeah, she says, you can see how far down it took her bar, right? She goes,
Ah! You bastard! You're just like your father!
Oh, so much fun we're gonna have. Are you hurt, Mama? Are you hurt? Yeah. I'll help you. I will. Next time. Sometime.
I should have aborted you! Damn it!
That's what.
My greatest regret was having a son.
I'm my mommy's favorite regret. Aww, that's special. I can't T-vet. I can't even. I just can't. I backstabbed my mother and I didn't get a 0. I didn't get a. So thanks. Ah.
you killed her most of the way.
I almost killed her, man.
Yeah.
And I just whispered in their ear.
Oh, and it foiled her spell too.
Ooh.
Which was aid. She was trying to give herself extra hit points and like basically a blessing.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, she does have a blessing. It's 36 inches long, and it's made of steel.
Right between her ribs. Okay, next up
Ah.
is Brian Druid in the astral plane.
Yes.
All right. So
You in the
I
mood
do,
for
I do
squid?
hear when I turn my head around a bit. Hey, wait a minute. There is guests.
Oh yeah, and in the astral plane there's no such thing as maneuverability classes. Everyone has maneuverability class A at all times.
Yep. All right. Well, as I rolled for bite, that's what I'm gonna do. Go here and bite this illithid.
Okay.
Okay. So let's see.
Squid's back in the menu,
Oh, there we
boys.
go. So bite. Target. There. Front.
Ah!
Oh man.
What a roll! Did I roll 1?
You rolled a 2.
Oh, 2.
A 2. Oh no. Next up is Asher.
Alright, so I know that I can take an action and make a half move. Do I have to make the half move first, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. You can do it in any order you want.
Okay. So I am going to. I can attack and move 6 squares.
Yes, ma'am. However, there are 2 people facing you. But only one of them is using a weapon, so that drow will get an attack of opportunity. Actually, Varen would get an attack of opportunity on you as well, because he's facing diagonal.
Oh, I forgot about Varen.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's like psionic domination is evil simply because all my ridiculous bonuses that protect me from mental effects don't apply. Otherwise, I literally have to roll a 3 to beat. Because when it comes to normal spells, assuming no penalties, my what I need to roll to beat their stuff is like 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just
What
sucks.
Action that surprises them. Like, what if I throw a Greek fire? They still take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Greek Fire doesn't have any effect on attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I was checking my options. Alright, well, it looks like I am just going to make... I really don't want to be... I really don't want to be in the middle of all of this nonsense for longer than I have to.
Yeah. If you want to, you can withdraw without making an attack. You can make a half move, and you're immune to attacks of opportunity.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So it basically, the way it works is you pretty much slowly back up while you're still facing the enemy, and you just get out of their reach, and you can make up to half a move while you're withdrawing.
Okay. Six. Alright. That is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so your intelligence... We didn't change your movement rate yet, did we?
Oh no, you're right. Okay,
so it's half your intelligence.
I can actually move more, so...
Yeah. Oh wow, you're really fucking smart. Okay.
I'm going to go behind the Elder Brain because I would like to add in shadows at the next opportunity.
Okay. Next up is the other Mind Flayer, unless it's this one. Yeah, it's the other one. Okay. On the west side. Okay, so this Mind Flayer, seeing Calamar, is going to Ego Whip and try to dominate Calamar. Because that's the only living person that is not dominated. Okay.
That mean guy!
Special powers... Psionics, combat, Ego Whip, Calamar, less than 120 feet, no defense mode, closed mind, 4 PSPs minimum. Hits MAC of 4 or worse, and Calamar has MAC of... let's see, you are not a psionicist, and you have not spent mental armor proficiencies. Your mental armor class is 8. So that does
Aw.
ego whip you. Your mind is now open, and it can try to dominate you. But your spell save is really good because you're part mage. So I'm not super worried about this. So here we go. Special powers. Psionics. Telepathy. Sciences. Domination. On Calamar. Okay, +0. You are level 11, right?
Right.
Okay.
11 thief.
Okay, 1 success. Okay, so now you get a saving throw versus spell that's unadjusted, other than your normal spell save adjustments for, being a drow if you have any. I think it's all death saves for drows where they get like +3 to their death saves or death magic saves and shit. And then if you have wisdom. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is psionics. Never mind. It's just a straight up spell save. Oh.
No.
Your target number was 9, and you rolled 3. So Calamar is now on the bad
There
guy
are 8
side.
more minutes before I have to go because I have a meeting.
And dun dun dun, Calamar is now under the control of one of the Mind Flayers, along with Boogie Will.
I'm very worried.
And Illuvio is down for the count.
I swear, if we kill that, but just get beat by a bunch of drow, I'm gonna be pissed.
And let's leave it on a cliffhanger. Dun dun dun. Calamar under the control of.
Oh, guys, we are fucked.
Not necessarily. That depends entirely upon whether or not we can kill a Mind Flayer in the astral plane.
Yeah.
Before Varen can do enough damage to the party.
Yeah.
But if
And
we
you
can,
have several Asheras that get to go pretty quick here, so you could probably take them out. And you have like a chain. It's a chain reaction. It's all momentum. Remember the first fight with Elder Brain while he was still in the swimming pool. Remember the momentum?
yeah.
Like
That
one
just-
brain
yeah.
golem went down, and then you just mowed through everything. Okay.
Yep, seriously, if we could just get rid of that one Elder Brain, we'll more or less win the rest of the battle. Oh, we might. It just... Yeah, we're in a tough situation, but we've been through worse.
Whoa! What the hell? And I can't move the player ribbon, so that's interesting. I'm just going to put everybody individually onto the crossroads.
Right. I'm gonna go. I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, with the husband. Times.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
see you
pretty
all
hungry
next
too.
week. And
Yep.
hopefully
So next week, I'm moving.
Oh.
So,
You're not moving out of state, are you? Are you still in the state?
I'm still gonna be in the state. I'm moving like a couple miles north, so I'll be.
Okay, not long distance.
I'll be even closer to Wizards of the Coast, because I'm like 3 miles south of Wizards of the Coast, and now I'm moving like 2 miles north. So I'll be like a mile away from Wizards of the Coast now. I don't work for them. I just work really close to them. So.
All right. Well, I'll see you then. Wait, you're not going to be there. Are we not going to have?
Yeah, so no game next week?
Yeah.
No game next week, but we'll have one the week after.
Okay,
and
great.
I did put that on the schedule for for our next game. So I did it right before the session started.
Okay.
Thanks for the game.
Well, good luck to you and your move.
All right, thank
Yeah,
you.
that was fun.
Training.
Yeah, things just can't stay our way. Later, guys.
Yeah.
See you guys on the 20th.
Have a good couple of weeks.
See you guys.
All right. And any feedback, Velcane?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Cool.
It was
Yeah, that plugin kind of messed me up in the beginning. It was really nice having it working though. Like, it was, snapping me to the tokens and everything. I think I'm going to continue using it, even though it kind of messed some things up in the game right now. Like, every time I click on a token, right now I can't see the token's bubbles. So, I'm gonna have to mess with my other plugins to see what's going on with that, but
just a little bit more experimenting to see if you can.
Yeah, and I really effed up when I accidentally closed that Google session when I was.
Yeah, you had to restart your computer twice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. But yeah, that sucked. So we had that happen, and of course this session's going to be in 2 parts. It would have been in 3, but I think that middle part was kind of useless because I couldn't even load the page. So, but yeah, I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks. And for our viewers, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment to us in chat and stuff. Oh, speaking of chat, I need to. I didn't look at chat the entire time. Man. Oh, geez. There was a couple people that said... Okay, one guy said something. Is Alistair gone from the group? Greetings all. Sounds like fun since defeating an Elder Brain. Take care. Alistair is not gone from the group. He's just on a little hiatus for church. He's doing some seminary training, basically, to see if seminary is for him, and yeah, he might become a monk. So who knows? But he said he would be back the week after Easter, which is coming up here. So yeah, that's what's going on with him. And yeah, if you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a comment on YouTube. Share the video with your friends to show them, what's up with Roll20 and stuff. We use, cool effects like animated tokens and, dynamic lighting and what's that? Advanced Fog of War, and we use the soundtracks extensively. So. Yep, this is a pretty cool example of what Roll20 can do, but with a crappy computer. My computer's not the best, so it doesn't run everything super smooth. Hopefully one day, if we get enough support through Patreon and PayPal, maybe I'll be able to get a better computer. But so far I'm just paying for my pro subscriptions with that money, and that's about it. I did one art pack, but that was for a static, art pack, and now there's animated tokens, so I'm not going to be doing art packs anytime soon, unless they start making really cool animated token art packs. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. If you want to help us out, we have links to our Patreon and PayPal. The PayPal is for one-time small donations, and the Patreon is for monthly pledges. You can go as little as $1 or as high as I think it's like $50. And then each of the tiers has its own perks, and they're all cumulative. So the higher you go, the more perks you get. And I think the highest tier only has room for one person, and they are basically my co-dungeon master for this campaign from that point. And they get a whole bunch of stuff like a copy of this campaign. I will play in their game every week. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you get at the $50 level. But there's only room for one. So act now. Yep, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye bye.